When you're ready to start playing around with different formulas, first thing I'd recommend is going to, like, for example, person 1 sheet, clicking on that arrow and going to rename, and rename it with your name. Now, if someone else already took sheet 1, then you might want to take sheet 2 or sheet 3. So each person on your team will take one of these sheets. So this is kind of their own little playground of things that they can try out without affecting what anyone else is doing. And once your team has played around, you can go back to the main sheet and implement your final formula on here. But for now, we'll just play around here. The first thing that, let's say, I want to try is short catch percentage. I somehow believe that short catch percentage is the best way to organize these people. If you can catch, you can do anything. So I'm going to give this a title, short catch percentage, just so I know what my formula means. And I can even drag it over here so it's a little bit easier to read. And once I'm in this box here, this C2, I'm going to hit the equal sign, and now I can type my formula. Short catch percentage is going to be the number of catches divided by the number of attempts. So if I take my number of catches, it'd be I2 in this case, because it would be column I. I can either type I2 or click here, divided by the number of short catch attempts, which I could type in J2 or click here. So once I have my equals I2 divided by J2, I just click enter, and all of a sudden it will calculate the percentage for me. If I want to calculate it for everyone, I just wait to hover over the corner, get the little crosshair cursor, and drag all the way down to the bottom. Once I get to the bottom, I release my mouse, and all of a sudden it calculated short catch percentage for every person in the league. Now when I hover over this column header here, I can click on this down arrow and go to sort sheet, Z to A, and it will put every one of these players in order by their short catching percentage. So I can see that Shar is the best short catcher in the league, and Carter is the worst at around 42%. So if I believe this is the best way to organize people, then I would create this formula and sort by that. I can continue to add additional formulas if I believe that maybe I want some people on my team that are very good at catching and others that are very good at throwing. If you believe that those skills aren't required in the same person, then you might do something like this. Let's say long throwing percentage. So I will label it so that I know what my category stands for. And I'm going to look at my long throw attempts and my long throw completions. So over here I have long throw attempts and long throw completions. Now I'm going to fill in my formula. So I'm going to start by hitting the equal sign, and I'm going to go over here to my long throws, and I have completions and attempts. So I'm going to have my completions divided by my / my attempts. So completions over attempts is going to be my percentage. And I hit enter. And it says here I have a division by zero error. So there we go, algebra in the real world, look at that. So how are we going to deal with this little problem? One little hack that we can use to get around this is to wrap some parentheses around our denominator and add in 0.001. Some really, really small number that's not going to affect anything, really. It's not going to change your percentages. But it will prevent your denominator from being 0. It'll just be something really close to 0. So by doing that, we're going to get around that divide by 0 error. And then if we drag down all the way to the bottom, we will get our percentages for everyone. So now we can sort using the drop-down arrow, going from Z to A, everyone in order of their long throwing percentage. So here we can see that Vivian, Sebastian, and Owen are all pretty good, along with some of the others up here in the 40s. And if we ever wanted to go back to our short catch percentage, we can always still sort by that. So you can sort by whatever attribute you want at any given time by using these arrows. Typically Z to A, because higher numbers for most of these categories are the better one.